I'm going to share my screen. So the first story we worked on was using secrets in scripts or configuration profiles. Um, so a customer wanted to use some secrets that cannot be seen via the API or the UI, but once they get to the host, they would be exposed. So one example is API tokens. And here's an example of secret value. For example, you have a configuration profile and you want to put some secret value somewhere in your configuration profile. And so that's what a usage of it would be. So I wanted to kind of go over how it would work. So the secrets are going to be stored in the database, and they're going to be encrypted by the server private key, which, as we know, you can pass by standard input for maximum security. So we added an API that can be called to add these secrets. Once they're in the database, they cannot be retrieved via the API and cannot be retrieved via the UI. If you want to delete the secret, there's no explicit delete, but you can just override an old secret to delete it. So the primary use case is for GitOps. So GitOps will go through your files and then it will send the secrets to the server. And then once the secrets has been set, then we go on to profiles and scripts. So they are also stored in the database. And once the profiles and scripts are uploaded to the server, we validate them before to make sure like it's in proper format, it's not using some illegal variables, things like that. We validate them. So we basically get the secrets, unencrypt them, validate the profile, and then we store the profile in the database. So then we have our host, right? So kind of a similar thing happens when the profiles and scripts get sent to the host. When we know we need to send them to the hosts, we get them from the database and then fill the secrets in the profile or script, and then we send them to the host. So that's the basic flow of how this feature works. So let's go on to an example. So I have a GitOps team. It has some profiles. So it has a DDM profile with a secret over here. And as you can see, by putting the secret variable in here, this is no longer technically proper JSON format. So we need to account for that on the server. We also have the classic profile, which I already demonstrated with some, well, that's not it. This is it, with some secrets. And then we have a Windows profile somewhere. And then we've got some scripts that are using secrets. So I'm going to go ahead and run GitOps on this. Let me just demonstrate my server. So I've got nothing on my server right now, so I'm going to go ahead and run GitOps on this. I'll reload. So we see they're in here. I'm going to go ahead and trigger the Apple Profile Manager, which by default gets triggered every 30 seconds, but I'm just going to do it now to speed this up. I'm going to go to my host. I'm going to reload this host, and I'm going to see that we've got a config profile and DDM profile in verifying. And now I'm going to go to my host, and we can see if we look in the profile, you know, if the profile may be exposing secrets, but that's kind of part of the feature here. So we've got my secret name here and my secret value that was sent down. And then if we go and take a look at the DDM profile, we can see, I think this minimum length was a secret. So that's over there. And now let's take a look at scripts. So I can, of course, run this script, but I already went ahead and ran it earlier, so I can tell you, I can show you what the results are. So you see the script in the UI, it's not exposed. When it is run, it can expose a secret. So this is like a caveat. This is, you should not be doing this in your scripts if you're using a secret. Because we do not, currently we do not mask the secret in the output of a script. Okay, let's see what else I wanted to cover. I wanted to cover some validation. So I have the secrets in as environmental variables. So if I can list them, fleet secret. And then suppose I remove a secret from my environmental variable and then try to run GitOps. It's going to tell me it's not set. So we have, so when GitOps is running, the secrets must be present in the environment. Now also when uploading a profile, when uploading a profile, I have a profile that is missing a secret. It is here. It's got fleet secret does not exist secret. So if I try to upload that, it'll also give me an error that that secret variable does not exist. So I believe that kind of covers the main functionality of this feature. As far as documentation, we do still need to add a guide. We have not started writing a guide yet because this feature took a little longer than expected. Any questions?